Most people think the most powerful person in the room is the one at the center of the table. They're wrong. The nature of power is deeply misunderstood, and both sides of the debate have smart people defending them. One path offers visibility and status, the other offers quiet strategic control with far greater impact. Where do you stand? By the end of this, you might change your mind. Let's first build the argument for the most intuitive form of power, being the hub. This is the person who knows everyone. Their phone is a directory of the entire industry. At a conference, they can't walk 10 feet without shaking hand. They are the superconnector, the central node in the social graph. Information flows to them naturally. Opportunities land on their desk first. If you need an introduction to someone important, you go through them. Their power is based on volume and reach. They are the human equivalent of a capital city. All roads lead to them. This position seems unassailable. The hub gains immense social capital. They are perceived as influential simply because they are so visible. People want to be connected to them, which reinforces their central position in a powerful feedback loop. Every introduction they make indebts someone to them. Every piece of gossip they hear adds to their strategic intelligence. They can see trends forming before anyone else, because they have listening posts in every corner of the network. They can assemble a team for a new project in an afternoon with a few phone calls. Their value is their index. Their Rolodex is their scepter. This sounds convincing, but there's a problem with being the capital city. You become a bottleneck. The hub is overwhelmed by low-value requests. Their time is fragmented into hundreds of shallow interactions. Because they are connected to so many people who are also connected to each other, much of the information they receive is redundant. It's noise. Everyone in their dense, tight-knit circle already knows the same things, talks to the same people, and thinks the same way. The hub is the king of an echo chamber, and their power is fragile. The moment a new, more efficient hub appears, or the moment the network finds ways to connect around them, their influence evaporates. They are a feature, but they can be replaced. And yet, the other side of this debate has its own profound blind spot. The alternative isn't about knowing more people. It's about occupying a very specific strategic position in the network structure. This is the power of the broker. A broker connects two otherwise disconnected groups. They are the single bridge between two separate islands. Imagine a company where the engineering team and the marketing team never speak to each other. They have different goals, different languages, different cultures. The engineer who can translate marketing's customer feedback into technical specifications and then explain engineering's constraints back to marketing in a way they understand is a broker. Their power is immense. They control the flow of information between these two worlds. This is what sociologist Ronald Burt called a structural hole. It's a gap in the social network. The person who bridges that gap captures enormous value. They get to see new ideas from one group and apply them to the problems of another. They hear about a need on one island and a solution on the other, and are the only one who can put them together. This is where real innovation happens. The broker can see combinations that are invisible to everyone else. Their information is novel, unique, and non-redundant. They hear things that people inside the dense clusters never do. Their value comes from their unique perspective. They are seeing the world in stereo, while everyone else is listening in mono. Critics of this position point out that brokerage is a high-wire act. Your power exists only as long as the structural hole remains. If the two groups you connect decide to form a direct link, you're out of a job. Your value disappears overnight. This creates a perverse incentive to keep the groups separate, to hoard information, to play them against each other. A broker who exploits their position for too long is eventually seen as a manipulator, a toll booth operator, extracting value instead of creating it. They become distrusted. And in the world of networks, trust is the ultimate currency. Lose it, and you lose everything. You become the broken bridge that everyone learns to route around. This reveals the core tension. Is the goal value extraction or value creation? The hub, by being a gatekeeper, naturally tends toward extraction. You want to meet this person? What's in it for me? The broker faces the same temptation, but the most effective brokers resist it. They see their role as a synthesizer, a translator, an alchemist. They bring a solution from the world of finance to a problem in the world of biology. They introduce an artist to a programmer to create something that neither could have imagined alone. They create new value that benefits everyone, including themselves. This is positive sum power. Instead of taking a slice of the existing pie, they are baking a completely new one. Their reward is a natural byproduct of the value they generate. The career consequences are stark. People who focus on being a hub often hit a ceiling. They become socialites, glad-handers, event planners. Their influence is wide but shallow. People who build a career around brokerage become indispensable. They are the quiet strategists, the cross-functional leaders, the polymaths who can connect disparate fields. A venture capitalist who only knows other venture capitalists is in an echo chamber. The one who also knows biochemistry professors, sci-fi authors, and logistics experts in shipping ports is the one who will find the next breakthrough. Their power is deep and resilient. It's based on what they can build, on their unique synthesis of knowledge. And there is a psychological cost to this that most people fail to consider. Being a hub is comfortable. You are surrounded by people like you. You are popular, affirmed, and at the center of a tribe. It feels safe. Being a broker is fundamentally uncomfortable. You are always an outsider. You have a foot in two different worlds, but you belong fully to neither. You have to constantly switch codes, adapt your language, and navigate conflicting norms. This is psychologically taxing. It requires a high tolerance for ambiguity and a strong sense of self that isn't dependent on group validation. This is why so few people do it. It's easier to stay on your own island. The research is clear. Burt's studies showed that managers who bridged structural holes had better ideas, received higher compensation, and were promoted far more quickly. The advantage is measurable and significant. It's a proven cheat code for career acceleration, but it comes at the price of comfort. You have to be willing to be the weird one, the one who doesn't quite fit in anywhere, because you are the link between everywheres. So what do you think? The path of the hub offers popularity and the feeling of being central. The path of the broker offers strategic control and the power to create genuinely new things, but it can be a lonely road. One is about managing your place in the crowd. The other is about building the one bridge that only you can build. Where do you draw the line between being connected and being a connector? Which map are you building for yourself?